some tenacity.
Well, what Donovan's trying to do right now is he's a rookie that's led us in scoring and has been, our primary offensive option the entire year. And now he's being asked to play point guard against the best team in the league.
When you think you have him, he's there for the block. And just like I said, we'll just make the proper adjustments to get around them, and we'll be fine in Game 5.
Jazz fall tonight 100-87 and fall in the series 3-1 to the Rockets. JP Chunga joined by Andy Larsen of KSL.com after this one. And Andy, Rockets, they just rocketed in this game.
Yeah, the Rockets are good. They are the league's #1 team for a reason. They won 65 games this year for a reason. They have either the league's best or second best backcourt with James Harden and Chris Paul. James Harden is probably going to be the league MVP. And actually, I thought the Jazz did some nice stuff to take what James Harden likes to do away from Harden. But Chris Paul then just took over the game with his mid-range jumpers, making nearly all of them. Didn't even take a layup attempt all night. He just got 27 points off mid-range jumpers, which he says are like layups to him. It was one of those performances where I thought the Jazz played about as well as they can on the defensive end of the floor, and just the Rockets have some terrific shot makers.
And now looking from the Jazz's defense to their offense, one guy that I highlight has to be Rudy Gobert, just 11 of the Jazz's total 87.
Yeah, and it's not so much the 11 points that worries you, it's that the Jazz only scored 68 points per 100 possessions while he was on the floor. That's a really bad number. That's a college-esque number. So,
I know you love college basketball.
I know, it's a good sport. But, I mean, honestly, when Rudy Gobert is on the floor, the Jazz need to take advantage of him as a team. Usually they're used to making space for him or for the other players by him rolling to the rim. Tonight, with the Rockets switching, he couldn't take advantage of those smaller mismatches, either for those easy dunks or layups or putbacks and that sort of thing. So I think he needs to do a better job of owning the defensive glass. And I think, that contrast between him and Clint Capella was pretty stark tonight, which, for the defensive player of the year is something you wouldn't hope for coming into this series.
So what was working for Clint Capella and the Rockets for them to just get going offensively?
Yeah, I thought they just did a great job of, first of all, finding the space in the offense, finding the shots that the Jazz wanted them to take. They did get a lot of open looks. Tonight it happened to be from mid-range. And then Clint Capella was just a monster in terms of his movement from what they call the dunker spot, from 5 to 10 feet on that baseline, to being able to contest those shots and obviously having those putbacks at the rim too. So I just thought Clint Capella had a terrific game tonight, maybe one of the best games of his career.
And he's had a fantastic series. Going into Game 5, what do you expect from this Jazz team?
I expect them to keep that fight up. I'm curious to see whether Ricky Rubio, Derek Favors, and Dante Exum are all available. And obviously, if Rubio is available, that changes the series. Heck, I thought Exum did a good job attacking in the offensive half court and transition tonight. So they'll miss him if he doesn't play. But I expect that same kind of fight. And again, it's kind of, if the Jazz can make more shots at the rim than they did tonight, they missed 22. And make more of their three-point shots after shooting only 27% tonight. They'll do a much better job on that end of the court and, hopefully hold serve with the Rockets a little bit.
Well, there you have it, as Andy Larsen here with me, JP Chunga, after the Jazz fall in Game 4, Game 5 on Tuesday. Make sure you check us out online at ESPN700sports.com. Check out Andy online at KSL.com. He writes the Triple Team, so make sure to check that out. Reporting from the Vivint Smart Home Arena, JP Chunga, ESPN 700.